Whenever someone comes to my house, they always ask me, how do you keep your house so clean and tidy with 4 kids and a dog? And my answer always used to be, I never stop. But to be honest, that was only when my kids were really little. I've got 7-year-old twin girls and I've also got 2 teenage boys. Things have changed since they've got older, but I drastically cut down on the amount of tidying, cleaning and picking up I was doing with some simple changes, which I think you'll find really helpful. If this is the first time finding me, hi, my name's Lindsay. I'm a mum to 4, I'm 41, and on this channel I share my life tips. I also share things like minimalism, because minimalism has really simplified my life. I also give tips on decluttering and organising as well. Let's get stuck straight into my first tip, shall we? I only do what I think are the important jobs every day. For instance, clothes washing, so I'll wash and dry clothes every day and put them away as well. I'll also do dishes. I think that's really important. So I've got a dishwasher, but I also wash things by hand as well. And I like to keep on top of those. I also keep my kitchen clean and clean the toilets every day as well. And the things that you think are important to do every day might be different to mine. So pinpoint what you think are the crucial things in your home that need to get done every day and just stick to doing a select few things every day. Try not to get everything done in one day because it is so exhausting. So just stick to the important job. I've got a routine which has created habits which I just do automatically without thinking. I've got this routine and do these habits at the same time every day, and also I do them in order or sequence as well. So I don't even need to think about what needs to be done. I just do them automatically without thinking. This just frees up my mental load and helps me to focus on other things that I need to get done, so I'm not having to worry about what housework needs to get done. I just do the same thing every day at the same time. As soon as I come downstairs, I'll put the dry dishes away. I then will empty the dishwasher. I'll put a wash in the washing machine. I'll go upstairs and make the beds. I'll get myself dressed. And then I'll go around my home picking up any dishes or cups or food wrappers, and I'll reload the dishwasher and put it on. So I've got a nice empty dishwasher in the evening for dinner time. I'll also go around and pick up any rubbish that might be laying around. To be honest, I do a nightly reset, which I'll get to in a minute. So there's not normally a lot of rubbish in the mornings anyway, but I try to do the same thing every day, so it just sticks in my brain and I don't even need to think about it now. I just get on with it. In the evening, before I go to bed, I'll have a quick whip around of any dishes, any cups that are laying around. I'll go and put those in the dishwasher and then stick the dishwasher on. I'll also go and pick up any things like clothes or rubbish and go and put them away. Obviously the rubbish goes in the bin, and then I can just come down to a nice clean and tidy space in the mornings. So then I'm not having double the amount to do in the mornings, if that makes sense. So I always try to look to my future self and try to look after my future self. And that's why I do a nightly reset, which really helps. I spend 10 minutes or less every day getting something cleaned. Look, I don't have a checklist, okay? I know that there are some amazing checklists online, but I'm just not that organised. And plus, I wouldn't stick to it anyway. I usually just see if there's hair on the floor or crumbs, and then I'll just whip the hoover out and spend a few minutes hoovering. And to be honest, I don't even hoover my whole house all in one go. I'll just hoover all of the downstairs, which takes 10 minutes or less. And then another day, I'll go and hoover the upstairs. And the other day I was trying to do my makeup in my wardrobe mirror and I couldn't see my face for all the smudges and fingerprints, so I decided to just go and clean all the mirrors in my house, and it takes less than 10 minutes to do something like that. So I don't spend hours and hours cleaning my home. Honestly, I just do things in small chunks of time, and most things in my house stay clean. My windows need a really good clean. I'll show you those in a minute. That's embarrassing. I'm filming this and I can see all the smudges on my window and I'm just thinking that needs cleaning. I'm a little bit like that. I also don't stick to certain cleaning on certain days. So for instance, on a Tuesday, I might see that the bath needs cleaning. So I'll just quickly clean that while it's in my brain. But I don't think, oh, every Tuesday I need to clean the bath. Every Wednesday I need to hoover my home. At the end of the day, you can do that if you're organised enough and that works for you. But to be honest, in my house, I'll just see something that needs to get done and literally just do it there and then while it's in my brain. And I do find that this works really well for me. It's been working for a good few years now. And honestly, I think if something works really well for you, just stick to it. Moving on from my previous point, I'll pick an area of my home and I'll clean all those things in one go. For instance, like I said, I decided to clean my wardrobe mirror, and then I went around with the same cloth and the same spray and just decided to clean all the mirrors. At the end of the day, the cleaning spray was in my hands, the cloth was in my hands, so I may as well have just gone around all my mirrors and cleaned them at the same time, rather than having to think, oh, another day I'll clean that mirror and I'll go and get the cleaning spray and the cloth. It's just more work at the end of the day. Also, if I'm cleaning the bath, I'll go and clean all my sinks at the same time as well. These things I do automatically now. If I start cleaning the toilets, I'll go and clean all the toilets in my house, and I'll also clean the floors in my bathrooms as well, because I think that goes hand in hand. So I always keep on top of all the jobs that need to get done just by cleaning certain areas of my home all in one go, if that makes sense. So choosing a category of something to clean. For instance, on days that I clean my surfaces in my home, I'll go around all the surfaces in my home, all the chests of drawers, all the tables in my home, and I'll clean them all in one go. And I pretty much get away with using the same cloth as well. So it just means I'm not having to go around looking for all different cleaners. I just use a multi-purpose spray. I love the one from Method, and I also love Dettol as well. And these are sprays that I've been using for years, and I love the Method because it's non-toxic and it smells amazing as well. People always say to me, why does your house smell so nice? And it's literally because I'm using that. It smells beautiful. My favorite is the rhubarb one, and honestly, I'm not sponsored, but this is a spray that I've been using for about 8 years or more. And the last tip for you is I keep on top of things, and I do this by constantly decluttering my home. I do lots of decluttering videos on this channel. Also, I make motivational videos on how to declutter, how to get started with the decluttering, and also just to get some motivation to declutter in the first place as well. I also make sure that I put things away straight away using the one-touch rule. If you don't know what the one-touch rule is, it just means that you're only allowed to touch that thing once before you put it away. So for instance, when I come in, I won't hang my coat up on the banister like my kids do. I'll just go and put that coat straight in the coat cupboard. So I'm only touching that coat once. I'm not having to put it on the banister, then at another time coming along and having to put it in the cupboard. It just keeps on top of the clutter and the mess in my home. So I'm not having loads of things visually to look at, and I'm not having to go and put those things away at a later date as well. I'm just doing them there and then. Also, if something takes 2 minutes or less, I'll just get it done. For instance, if I spill something, I'll go and get a cloth and wipe it up straight away. It stops that spill from drying on the countertops, and then that's more work for you at the end of the day, because you're gonna have to scrub that spill. And if your house is anything like mine, if you've got kids, there is spillages like every day. Like, this house is unbelievable with the spillages. And to be honest, I do it all the time as well. Like, you know what it's like in the kitchen when you spill sauce or you spill a bit of milk or some juice or something, just clean it up straight away. It takes seconds. I also put clean clothes away every day as well, so I'm not having a massive backlog of clothes to put away on the weekend, which is what used to happen years ago before my twins were born. So since my girls came along, honestly, I've put so many things into place to make my life so much easier, and on this channel I like to share those with you. So I make lots of videos on how to simplify your life, minimalism, because minimalism has made my life so much easier like you wouldn't believe. I also do decluttering videos, so if you're interested in decluttering, I'm a huge declutterer and I'm really ruthless as well. I also make organizing videos because I'm always getting compliments on my house and how organized it is. I've got super organized since my little girls were born, and if you're interested in any of that, honestly, have a look out for my future videos. Like this video if you like it, because I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and also I need to build up my watch hours. So if you like this video, it helps YouTube to push this video out to more people, and then I'll get seen more. My channel will grow. I'll start to get monetized so I can start getting paid for these videos, because at the moment I'm poor and I'm not getting paid for these videos, but I love making them anyway because it's helping you out. Have a lovely rest of your day. Happy cleaning and tidying, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. And if you're looking at me thinking, why does she look 5? I decided to put these little bobbles in my hair because I've always got like little tufty bits sticking up. Look, I'm 41 now, and I think because I cover my grey hair, these grey hairs are more coarse, so they stick up terrible, and today I just could not flatten them.